Welcome back.
Yes.
Well, the moon landing was faked, but
Bro, the Earth
Yeah.
faked.
Did they use your forehead for the moon?
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Just wanted to introduce you guys to our new series, FizCast Shorts. These will be coming out alongside our regular FizCast. Today we talk about one of life's biggest questions. Are we really alone out there? Make sure to stick around and enjoy the video.
hi, welcome.
Leave it.
Hi, welcome back. We were talking about rating Area 51.
We were not going to rate Area 51, but
Andre
what
is.
if
I'm just
100,000?
gonna find 100,000 of the
I am
closest
not.
friends.
But
These
closest
are
friends.
right now.
If I had 100,000 friends, I'd be happy.
No.
Yeah.
The fact was
We
irrelevant to
had
the
like 10.
conversation.
Okay.
What were we talking about? So we were talking about Area 51 and how it's probably not possible for 100,000 people to gather there to rate it.
I feel like they
in
would
the
know.
event that
Yeah.
they'd probably be like, "Oh my god!"
They'd be like browsing Twitter.
There's a mass of 100,000 people coming
Yeah.
here. Let's just like leave.
What happens if Donald Trump was at the helm of the charge of the 100,000 people? Do you think they'd stop him?
Oh no, they'd shoot to kill. I'm sorry.
What? You,
They want that $80 million.
that's kind of interesting to kind of
Yeah.
think about.
Like,
They're
what
going
if
Would they
to
the,
shoot to kill Donald Trump?
I think they might.
He is.
No.
What is his? He's the
Commander in chief,
right?
Yes,
Is
the
he,
leader
like,
of the armed
he's-
forces. But like,
he's-
but does their like mission objective is to not let anyone go in there? Does that override Donald
Oh.
Trump
I
charging
think
in?
Donald Trump can go where he wants.
Yeah, but
on
like, what if he's
US.
leading 100,000 people?
You're right. You're right.
Okay, but I have a feeling that he could just walk in there by himself, possibly.
Like,
Yeah,
do
but
they-
like you're gonna have like the 100,000 people that are just gonna be like linking arms with him, like let us see those aliens.
does the bouncer like stop them at the door?
Well, I
like,
mean, if he
Mr.
didn't tell
President,
anybody,
you
he was
go
like,
in.
what if he just like tweeted out, it's like, in Area 51, about to walk in.
Yeah.
just chilling with these aliens.
He just walks in, he's just like taking a video, like,
Bro, I
He's like-
found ET.
walks in.
He's like, "Hey Congress, did you know about this?"
Tweets it out like, hey.
He's like, now you do.
Donald Trump ever taken a selfie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Has he?
I've never
sure he
seen
has.
it.
I would
I've never
assume.
seen one.
I mean,
Those are hidden in Area 51.
Yes.
this is completely off topic, but he like refused to use the secured cell phone, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm
Right.
pretty sure. So we could use Twitter, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a lot. That's all I'm gonna say
Yeah,
about
what
that.
phone? What phone does Donald Trump use?
Probably like iPhone.
I wouldn't be surprised if he
I don't-
uses an Android.
I don't think it's an iPhone.
That's not a selfie. That's a selfie.
That one is.
That's
okay.
not a
Check
selfie.
And see what he posts on Twitter. For.
Who's that?
We'll put this up on the screen, hopefully, so you're not just
Yeah,
looking at the
yeah,
back
we'll
of a
go ahead
laptop.
and give you
Give you the details.
Save that or something. Send it to Colin.
Okay, that one. Yeah.
But
Okay.
Donald Trump has had selfies.
I'm pretty sure Donald Trump reported that he uses like a Samsung.
Yeah.
He uses an iPhone.
Oh, he uses an iPhone now?
Twitter for iPhone.
Okay.
Either way, so if he shows up to some top secret location, if he brings in like how many friends is he allowed to bring? Like plus ones? Is he like you can
I don't
only get
know.
one friend?
I don't know.
Donald
I don't
Trump?
know the classified document that says how many people you can bring along
Like,
to top
I
secret
mean, I
military
don't think
bases.
he can just bring people in.
Like the entrance
Like-
fee only covers like 2 pieces of pie, so you can't bring any more people. Just
You have to
one.
pay extra.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I feel like the president of the United States, like he has access to all top secret documents, right? Or is that like
I don't think so.
you don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think there's some stuff they have
There's
hidden
some-
even from him.
I mean, but who controls it then?
The agency or the department that
But
it's.
who controls the agency?
I mean, I'm sure
Donald
he
Trump,
definitely
right?
doesn't know as much as other people.
He doesn't know as much,
Because-
but
yeah.
I think if he wanted to, he could peruse the document.
If he wanted to, I think
Right.
yes. I think.
Because I mean, he's supposed to have like nuclear launch codes or something, right? You don't think he'd be allowed to like
I think.
read about the aliens in Area 51?
Yeah, I think he would have access.
I'm sure he knows stuff like that, but like, what if there's like something like really top secret? Because like,
Yeah.
would you like if you had like something going on where you're like doing like research or study on like civilians in America? Would you really want to tell Donald Trump that? So like in one of his like rants, he could just
I
be
mean-
like, "By the way, we're just like poisoning people."
You probably wouldn't want to, but I don't know.
I
if
know-
you could
I
stop
know
him
they're
if he
making,
was
like, a
show
TV
me the.
I feel like you
show
could.
me the
I feel like
information.
you could just. You could just. What is the word I'm trying to think of? Occupy him or something until he just like forgets about it. Like you could just basically just stonewall him so he can't get it and just be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, we'll get it to you," and then just like not.
Probably.
I know that like that's like an idea people have thought of, and it's actually like I think it's a TV show that they're making, like based around that like idea. Like
What?
that there's like this section of government that like even like the president doesn't. Or I don't think it's like a TV show
The
itself,
IRS.
but I mean it's definitely been in like movies and stuff. Where,
Like,
like
yeah.
there's a section of government that
Like
acts
Men in
separate
Black?
from the government.
Like Men in Black.
Kind of, like, yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Trump.
some
Will
kind of-
Smith. Will Smith has been in a lot of those movies.
Yeah.
Independence Day with the aliens. Men in Black.
Welcome to Earth.
Earth with his son.
Yeah.
There's like that one with his son.
What was that, like After Earth or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just come back, and then Jaden Smith was just like chilling.
I Am Legend. That was a great
I
movie. Have you ever seen it?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's sad.
The dog scene. That's sad.
Oh.
What were those things? Were they zombies?
They were like, they had a virus or something. I don't know. I remember the book is supposed to be different. But
Yeah.
they called them like vampires in the book.
Oh yeah, they like,
Mm.
yeah, that was kind of whack.
Yeah, they're just like,
I mean, they basically
Weird.
like they were like not able to go into the sun.
Yeah, I remember they would come out at night, and then him and his dog would like sit in a bathtub and cry when they just
Yeah.
ran around roaring everywhere. And then he would walk out into the street, and there was like zebras.
What is this? What is this?
I Am Legend.
they'd like put
With Will Smith.
gasoline all over the front doorstep.
Is
Just in
that
case you had to
stop
burn it down.
vampires?
There was
I don't know.
something that would keep them. It was something. that would keep 'em-
Gasoline?
Gasoline.
I thought
And they
it
had
was
to like be
gas.
quiet all night too. Like,
Yeah, because they would hear it, and then they would want to eat them. It's crazy.
So I don't think. I don't know if they would stop them. I would say they would say, "Hey, Donald Trump, you can't have these 100,000 people with you." But I guess I don't know.
Who says though? Who and what army? This is my army.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True. I mean, I guess the president has the power to like declassify documents, doesn't he? So he could say,
Yeah.
"Everybody leave Area 51. It's open to the public," right? Or would that be like stop? Does he
I
have
feel
to
like a
get-
lot of people would be like, "No, don't do
I
that."
feel
he have
like
to get
I feel like he's
Congress
in.
in?
I feel like he's in check by something.
Yeah.
He should be, but he should
Well,
also
you
not
just
be able
said-
to airstrike Iran.
Yeah, you just said
So-
congressional approval. That has never stopped him.
Yeah, so I mean, who would stop him if he just said like go away, right?
I mean-
like would the military be like this is our jurisdiction?
But he's the
are-
commander in chief,
Exactly.
so he's like the highest ranking, and
Exactly.
you're supposed to follow orders.
But there are checks and balances like on certain things. Like
Yes.
Well,
like
so-
the drone strike. Like I think that was like in his like he's able to do that. Like right.
But he has to
Nah.
get congressional approval.
I
but
think
not-
now, like
but,
the
like-
Patriot Act did a lot of that, didn't it? Where they were like the president can say like.
Yeah.
Well, he
bomb
didn't
this
get
place.
congressional approval, and that was like a big no-no. That's like a thing that people did
They
not
didn't.
like.
He didn't even tell Congress until after he told like Israel.
Israel's
Right.
the big one.
That was a big one. So, I don't know. I don't think the founding fathers were like, "Hey, what happens when ET hits the Earth?" Miles out into unknown territory, and then there's a base like 50 years later. Like, what do we do? Like George Washington, can you say, "Let there be ET"?
And they really didn't have anything about drone strikes
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
If it's anything like a drone strike, you can just say, "Open it up." Like,
Let them in. Let
go.
them see them aliens.
Let there be aliens, my boy. I mean, perhaps there would be like a certain time frame. Like maybe there's a time frame, and they would just clear it out before it's open, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, what's the point?
Yeah. I mean,
Let's see them aliens, and then they just move them.
yeah. I mean, what's the point of the whole conversation, though?
It's basically a museum, I guess. You can make it just a museum.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, this is where we held aliens. And everyone's like,
Oh whoa.
crazy. I don't know. You think there's aliens there?
No.
I think they're somewhere else. To be honest,
What
if
about
there
you?
are,
Aliens were.
Area 51. Or you don't think
I don't think they're anywhere.
I don't.
You don't
Yeah,
think
I
there's
don't-
aliens?
I don't think
they
they
have
are.
to exist. You have to take into consideration that we are not the.
Yeah, I don't think they're on Earth.
We are not the only life force in this
Yeah, we can
galaxy.
Galaxy.
In this galaxy or the universe.
And the
right?
whole-
there can't
Whichever
just
is
be
the bigger
us.
one, right?
Like we can't just be the only ones.
I
If
very-
we exist, there's got to be something else that exists.
I very like highly doubt that. Like I don't think there are. But even if there
the
are,
same type of thing could
even
happen
if there
though.
are, like we would never find out in our lifetime.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
Like because I mean,
Yeah.
Do you know how big the universe is?
yeah.
big.
And you're saying that
But do you
we're
know
the
like
only life
like the
forms.
chance like there's like a very small chance.
We
that
don't know the
happens.
chance.
There's
We
such a
only
there's like
observe
a
one.
such a small
Right.
chance, but that's offset by how many planets
know.
that are suitable for life there are.
Because you don't even have it. We don't even have an exact number because
I'm
we
sh-
don't know the whole.
I'm trying to think. There is an equation that talked about this. It was in a book I recommended. It's a short history of nearly everything by Bill Bryson. But he talks about it. There's an equation that one of these scientists had factored in everything, and based off of say the chance of life being created is infinitesimally small. The amount of galaxies in this universe with stars that hold planets, it's offset to the point where there should be literally thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, within our own galaxy of supposed life. And you have to realize what we've seen, a lot of it's just within our own galaxy. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's all based on what we know about the origins of life as well. There can be some gaps in our knowledge of how it originated as well. I know there's actually a lot of theories based, like there's the Great Barrier or something, where it's proposed that maybe there's like a certain event that all life has to hurdle in order to continue that will like wipe us out. So we've had multiple extinction events happen in Earth's history. It's also theorized that we haven't reached it yet. So because like before you are a spacefaring race, you know, before you can explore the galaxies, perhaps there's a barrier that just wipes out all life.
Yeah.
Yes, and we came about fairly early in the history of the universe, so we might be one of the first. Is another thing that's been theorized.
Well, I feel like
Hello and welcome back. We were talking about the possibility that Earth was young in the lifespan of the universe.
Yes.
And there are a lot of different theories about why we haven't found more alien life, or any alien life, I should say. But
that is publicly known.
Yeah, that is publicly known.
Yeah.
I mean, I think just overall, we don't know what is out there, like, beyond, I think it's like 6 light years or something. We can't really observe things closely enough to see what is going on.
Like, we've been able to, like, see other galaxies, but, like, if you're trying to pick out an individual star in them, like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
And within our own galaxy, like, you have to realize, like, our own galaxy is, like, hundreds of thousands of light years wide. And the thing with a light year is, like, that's how far light travels in 1 year at its speed. And apparently the speed of light is something that cannot be broken in our universe. It is the fastest thing. So even if there are other aliens,
we wouldn't even be able to see them if they were far enough.
See them, and if they were to come to our planet, unless they have somehow created faster than light travel, which I don't even know is possible, probably not. That means that they've been traveling for, the closest star is 4.7 light years away. So even the closest, they would have to have traveled 5 years to get to us, and that's just the closest star. And a lot of the stars that are near us are pretty much, like, they hold no hope of, like, having planets that are hospitable for life. But there's theories that, like, life doesn't have to be what it is with us.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's possible.
We're like carbon based, right?
Yes.
There's theories that other forms of life that we can't recognize exist.
Yes.
And there's also, I believe, there's a theory that if we were to encounter life, it would, like, there's a really high chance that they would be, like, really early on. Like, they would still be, like, tiny, and, like, they wouldn't be talking, moving like human-like aliens.
And really,
or they're extremely advanced.
Yeah.
Like over advanced.
I think
that's the scary thing.
the overly advanced.
What if they're already present and they already know that we're here, but they're not?
What if one of us is the alien?
Oh, we would have known by now. Like
Yeah,
we were
but still,
saying.
they might keep themselves secret until.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of the advanced alien, I think, is the highest hope we have of discovering aliens, in that they are, like, you know, they have already surpassed us in space travel and have managed to come close, because we cannot get out. Like, we can't get far enough out to find them. So,
and like I said, we don't know, because our only experience with, like, life is ourselves.
Yeah.
So all we know is what's on the Earth. We don't have anything to, like, compare it to and base it off of. If we did, we could probably make better guesses and estimates. I mean, but
we don't know how prevalent life is other than what we can observe, and we have observed one, like one race of intelligent beings, of course, and one, like, life, I guess, one planet with life on it in general. So.
Like, if we were to find just, like, single cell organisms, like on an asteroid or something, that's like big news. And, like, it's just like there's nothing to base it off of yet. So maybe in the future that will change. Maybe if it's the government already has this information and they haven't shared it, maybe one day it'll be declassified, or if we are visited, or if we just find something. But until then, we don't have anything to base it off of, so it's all just speculation.
Yeah. I mean, even the idea of the stereotypical Area 51 alien is of a being that is, like, intelligent, but even on our one planet that has life on it, there's only one race of intelligent beings, you know, the humans. There's no, like, there's no fish that are walking around talking, as far as we know. I don't know. I know there's, like, speculation that they're intelligent animals that can communicate with each other. I don't know anything about it, but regardless, from what I know, there's only one like race of intelligent beings on this one planet with life on it. So I think,
And we are them.
yeah, and we
Yes.
are them. So the idea that Area 51 is just holding these like the bodies of these alien beings that have surpassed us in technology is just kind of a really small chance.
It's just
Probably-
hopeful thinking.
Yeah, it's hopeful thinking. People like to imagine that interesting things are happening.
So here's a philosophical question. Which do you think is scarier, that we are alone in the universe or that we are not?
Leave your comments down below in the description. That's not right.
In the description.
In the
All right.
description.
In the comments.
In the
Well,
comment
with
section.
that, I think our discussion of Area 51 has come to an end.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
I
So
mean-
that was our like first take on some, just a few conspiracy theories. Yeah. So if you guys would like to hear a like podcast dedicated to some conspiracy theories, let
like
us
if
know
you'd
in
like
the
us to do an
comments.
episode specifically about conspiracy theories or cryptids or anything like that, like, or ghost stories, our personal stories and experiences, just like let us know and we can make that happen.
Yeah.
It's something that interests us as well. I
Yeah.
mean, there's plenty of local cryptids that we can talk about as well, so
Yeah.
there's plenty of information.
if you have any topics that you think would be interesting for an entire podcast length, or even like we might take a few and just cut them into one podcast, put them down below in the comment section and we'll look at them, we'll think about them, and we will possibly add them into our podcast in the future.
Yeah,
So.
and I mean, even if it isn't just a full length one, if you just have something that we can talk about in 10 minutes, that's fine too. It's just what you want to see, because we're open to talking about anything and everything, because we like to shake things up.
Yes.
Yes.
Make sure you all still check out the Reddit. We have the Reddit now, so we also are looking at some of the things you all have to say on that platform, and then we also have our Twitter that we're looking at. So
And we're working on setting up the Discord, and we're going to have a website soon enough.
And these links will be in the description.
yeah, all of our stuff that we've talked about, kind of like will all be backed up by some of the links we've been looking at throughout the
Yes.
video.
So another thing is that we're going to be heading back to school. Two of us are already went back to school, and so these podcasts probably aren't going to be coming out as often as they have been. But we're going to work on making some other videos too, and we're still going to be working on the podcast. Hopefully, the time that we have to work on it will help
We'll
to get a more detailed.
at the least, they'll come out monthly, I would say, if not every 2 weeks.
and
Besides
hopefully
some of the
there's
other
some better
content we'll have.
quality.
Yes, and we'll have content that will come
Yeah.
out in between, including gaming videos. We have time of Rocket League that may or may not come to light eventually. Cullen really wants to play ultra hardcore Minecraft. I don't know, we might try some Fortnite.
Anything we play, we might record it to, put out some 10 to 15
Yes.
minute long videos, just something to fill some time while we're kind of busier.
Yeah,
in
and
life.
if you're interested in like skits or stuff like that, that can also happen. But if there's interest in it, so I mean,
We have to pull out our acting skills.
yes, we're all acclaimed.
Our
actors.
channel is basically going to consist of a lot of different types of content that's going to be
Yes.
Whatever
fun
we
and good.
really get interested in at any
Yes.
point in time.
Yes. So I'd like to thank our subscribers. We've seen that number steadily grow, and I mean, everyone's really loved the support that we've gotten from friends and family, and also just new people that have checked it out and subscribed. So thank you to all of those subscribers, and hopefully it'll continue to climb.
And we
yeah.
love seeing your comments too.
Yes,
We
we've read.
also, yeah.
We've read every single comment. I mean, it hasn't blown up yet, so we've been able to, but we've read every single one, all of us, and we've talked about them. And we're all just really excited that people have actually started taking notice of the podcast. We hope they'll continue to grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would love it if you did and kept with us on this podcast and all of our other videos. We'd like you to subscribe, follow the Twitter. If we get the Discord up, join it, and just interact with us. And we hope to bring you more quality content in the future. So.
Also, thank you for our sponsor, Big Boy. Just kidding.
Not actually.
Or Funko.
sponsored, but,
Which is
If you want to reach out, we can put as many as you want on the table. So
yeah, leave a comment down below on what we need as a centerpiece for the next podcast. Anything is interesting. Anything that you want to see up there.
if you want to
We-
send us your photographs, of your dog, cat, pet, whatever, we can put it as our centerpiece because we're not that big yet.
just leave it on like the Wyatt's doorstep.
You want your girlfriend to be on the table? We can put her on the table for you.
that's really weird.
That's not weird.
All right, I would like you to leave a comment saying if what Andre just said was weird or not.
All right. Anybody else got anything to add?
You can put your whole family on the table. You can put your social security number on the table.
Put your
If-
credit card at it too.
Yeah, if you want your
That was weird, Zach. Don't say that.
if you
I'm sorry.
if you want to give us your credit card information, we will only buy a new camera. But for now, that's the end of this episode. Hopefully, we'll get one out in the next. We'll have this coming out in what, a week?
Probably Saturday.
Saturday.
We can try and make Saturday our upload days for
Saturday.
podcasts.
So, what is that? The 11th.
Saturday in 3 years. Thank you
Saturday.
for watching.
Yeah.
that-
Saturday, it's probably the 11th.
The 11th.
It's the 6th.
It's the 11th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably the 11th. So you'll realize if we were lying, if it's not. So that's about it. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Okay.
So that's us
Bye.
signing off. Bye.
Fizz out.
That was-